guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And it's been a long time since I've last interacted with you guys. And today I basically want to talk with you all regarding a topic that I wanted to talk about since a very long time. And it's been going on and on in my mind because this topic is very close to my heart and very personal to me, to be very honest. So the topic for my video is self-belief. So I'll just start by saying this, that a few months ago I lost self-belief. I stopped believing in myself. I stopped believing that I deserve good. I stopped believing that the people around me are gonna keep me happy. I recently realized that the only person who's responsible for my happiness is me and not anyone else, you know. And honestly, I came across a few realizations that I would love to share with you guys. That firstly, you are responsible for your own happiness. Second of all, there was this shairi I came across a few days back, and that shairi was like, जब मनपसंद चीज़ ना करके सही चीज़ करने लग जाओ तब समझ जाओ कि तुम बड़े हो गए हो. और मुझे ये चीज़ कुछ महीने पहले रियलाइज़ हुई. आई रियलाइज्ड दैट आई हैव ग्रोन अप, आई एम गोना बी 21 दिस ईयर एंड आई एम ग्रोइंग अप. I realized that I have to stop being a kid somewhere. I also realized that parents should be the most important priority in your life. There's no one apart from them, to be very honest. Earlier in my teenage days, I used to think that my parents are my enemies, to be very honest, because they used to impose certain restrictions on me, like by this time you have to come home and you have to sleep by this time. But then I realized that it was all for my good. It was all to make me a disciplined person. A few months back, I lost all my confidence. I was not confident enough to walk alone. I was not even confident enough to go out and order something for myself, to be very honest. But in these months, I have evolved a lot. There was one day I was sitting in my room staring at the ceiling, and I was just thinking that I was not this. I was not this person. I was a confident person, and I can't let people dim my light, to be very honest. And that was the day I decided to bring all the confidence back that I had, and also that people can no longer determine anything regarding me because they have no right to do that. हम कुछ भी कहेंगे तो लोग तो बोलेंगे ही ना यार. अच्छा करे तब भी बोलते हैं, बुरा करे तब भी बोलते हैं. So we should do what we want. That's it. And ये एक इतनी बड़ी realization मुझे हुई है. And after that day, the day that I realized, I'm happy ever since that day, to be very honest. This realization has opened my eyes completely. I realized that dimming my light, dimming my sparkle for anyone is not worthy. Someone who is dimming the sparkle inside me, someone who is not motivating me to do something good in life, they don't deserve a place in my life. And they never deserved a place in my life in the first place. But I couldn't ask them to leave because I didn't know what my worth was. But now that I know what my worth is, I am happy. I am happy from inside. I was not having peace with myself. I was unable to make peace within myself a few months ago. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't think of anything else but the situations that were happening in my life or the circumstances that were going in my life. But one fine day, there's a saying that there literally comes a day when you decide to get out of the dark place that you are in since a very, very, very long time. And that was the day for me when I decided that I have to come out of this dark place no matter what. Never let that kid inside you die, because if you ever let that kid inside you die, you won't be able to live fully and happily. You won't be alive completely. You won't be happy like you used to be, because when we were kids, we used to be happy all the time, mostly all the time. The only time I remember when I used to get sad was when I like couldn't get a chocolate or couldn't get something to eat. But वो भी बहुत rarely होता था, because my parents were always providing me with good things and whatever I needed, so I have no complaints to make. But now it has come to this point that if something is not necessary for me, I don't buy it, or I don't like think about it much, because I know what's right for me. Understanding what's right for you is the most important thing about adulthood. When you realize what you deserve, when you realize what you actually want to do, that's the time when you have your life in your hands. मैं ना एक मूवी देखती हूँ, दैट्स डियर जिंदगी बाय शाहरुख खान उसमें एक्टिंग करते हैं और आलिया भट्ट उनमें एक्टिंग कर रहे हैं. उस फिल्म में शाहरुख खान ने एक चीज़ बोली है कि अगर आप अपनी लाइफ का स्टीयरिंग व्हील किसी और के हाथ में दे देंगे तो कोई और ड्राइविंग सीट पे बैठ के गाड़ी चला देगा. और ये मैंने बहुत बार किया, पर अब ऐसा मैं कर ही नहीं पाती, बिकॉज आई केम अक्रॉस दीज रियलाइजेशंस दैट आई विल बी posting in the video further, that you'll be seeing in the video further rather. I also realized this very important thing, that अब मैं लोगों की वजह से अपने लाइफ इन्फ्लुएंस नहीं होने देती. I don't let them determine what I have to do. Earlier I used to think that people want good for me, people want me to grow. But then I came across this realization that no one but your parents, or few of your close friends, I have a few of my friends, I call them my best friends, and I know that I can count on them. There are only a few people in your life जो चाहेंगे कि तुम उनसे अच्छा करो, बाकी कोई भी ऐसा नहीं चाहेगा. मैं बहुत टाइम इस डिल्यूजन में थी दैट ओके दैट पर्सन ऑल्सो वॉन्ट्स गुड फॉर मी एंड दिस पर्सन ऑल्सो वॉन्ट्स गुड फॉर मी, बट इट वॉज नॉट लाइक दैट. The only person who wants the best for me is me, to be very honest. The moment I stepped out of my house, I realized that life is not bed of roses and it'll never be, and that I'm away from my home now and I have to look after myself. There's no one in this city to look after me. It's just me. And that's when my self-love for me grew, when I realized that I am the only person who is there for me all the time. Like 24 hours, I am available for myself. No one else, it's okay. Even if no one else is available for me, at least I am. So that's when my self-love for me grew really hard. There have been times when I used to sit alone in my room. I used to wonder, why am I not good enough? Why am I not worthy? Why that I don't deserve anything good? But then I realized that I deserve the world. Everyone does. You all do. You deserve the whole world. And if someone's not giving you that, it's your time to drop that person then and there at this moment. Because you should always surround yourself with people who want the best for you, who can do the best for you, and whom you can count on. So there was this one day I was sitting in my room staring at the ceiling and wondering, why am I not good enough? But then this question again came in my mind, am I really not good enough? Because earlier, I remember, as far as I remember, I was the only good thing that I knew, to be very honest. And that thought literally drove me crazy. I realized that I have lost my confidence. I couldn't go on a counter to order something. I lowered that much of confidence of myself. And I regret those few months of my life. But anyways, as I always say, this is the theory of my life, that never regret anything. Because उस टाइम पे तुमने वही किया जो तुम्हारे लिए सही था, तो उसको रिग्रेट करके क्या फ़ायदा. अगर कुछ प्रॉब्लम या गलती हो भी गई है तो इट्स नेवर टू लेट. उसको हम हमेशा सुधार सकते हैं, है ना. चीज़ें ठीक हो ही जाती हैं, है ना. और अगर नहीं भी होती तो हम ठीक तो कर ही लेंगे ना. इसी के साथ मैं अलविदा लेती हूँ, और आई होप कि ये वीडियो से आप कुछ सीख पाए हो। कोई एक इंसान भी अगर अपनी सेल्फ वर्थ रियलाइज़ कर ले और अपने आप से प्यार करने लग जाए ये वीडियो देख के, इट विल बी मोर देन इनफ फॉर मी। और मिलते हैं मेरी अगली व्लॉग्स में, जिसमें आई विल बी telling you more about my self realizations, and I'll be coming across various things that I've realized in these days, and I wish कि ये चीज़ आपको हेल्प कर सके. So see you all very soon. Bye bye.